everybody. How are you all? Hello, Libby. I've got this window thing happening again. Jeez. I'm here, Lib. Lip locked. Hello. Hi, Twiggy. Guys, we need Libby, lip locked. You all. We need. Hi, Lisa Sandros. I'm so. I don't even know what the word is. I'm so annoyed and angry with MGL and her crew of misfits, criminals. Libby, lip locked. I think we need to. I seen you on panel, Lib, on shares, and I'm all up for it. Like, I'm in. Whatever we're doing, I don't care what it is. I'm right there. I've had enough. It's bullshit. I just can't get past that evil piece of shit filming Robin's daughter in church. Can everybody hear me okay? Oh, now I've got messages. Okay, I'll call you back in a minute. Hi, Suzanne. I forgot what I was talking about. Yeah, the filming. And then that whole charade last night, that was 100% planned and made a complete mockery out of everybody that has anything to do with YouTube, in my opinion. Like, if she was so terrified, this is my... the theatrics of her being on a live and then and freaking out and Don's here and blah, blah, blah. They call the authorities. They do all this shit, yelling and screaming, and they're terrified. But as soon as the authorities leave, what does Molly do? The very first thing Molly does, she rings him. Do you not think that might have been a good idea before you carried on like a pork chop? Oh, thank you, Liplot. Hi, Jackie Jude. You took yesterday off. Hi, Suzanne. Yeah, I don't know what it was, guys. Remember when I was on the live last time, 2 days ago? It honestly hit me that quick. I was sitting here fine, chatting away to you guys. And remember I said, I went for a cigarette. And I come back and I just felt so nauseous. And then I started getting all shaky. I'm still even shaky today. Got all shaky. And then when I stood up, I felt like I was going to pass out. And it just got really, really horrible. And then my head was all congested. But I tested myself this morning and I'm negative. So that's good. But hubby had a really bad headache and stuff yesterday and last night. But yeah, the shaky bit, maybe I should do my blood pressure. I don't know. But I woke up this morning, I didn't feel as bad. So that's good. I don't feel as nauseous. I can cope with pain and being sick. But the nausea, oh my God. I just don't like nausea. At least if it's pain, you can take painkillers and it's gone. Hi, Twiggy. I think I said hello already, did I? Honestly, I think I've got dementia. Yeah, at least you have that peace of mind after you test that you don't have it unless you've got a faulty testing kit. But yeah, when I was watching that live, no, I was actually watching Ziggy's, and remember her, if you're in Ziggy's, she went dead quiet and everyone's in the chat like, oh my God, what's happened? Like, trauma. Molly did that on purpose, guys. Does she think we're all freaking stupid? This woman needs to be shut down altogether from social media. And I do not understand how 55,000 subs she's got think that she's the best thing ever because she carries around a bloody fake Louis Vuitton. Come on. Oh yeah, it was sickening fake. And what got me was when she went live, Molly, that is, later last night, our time, I wasn't even going to bother. Like, I just didn't even want to hear her disgusting, slimy voice. And I'm sorry I'm bitching, but I do think everyone needs to come together to get rid of this woman. I don't think it'll be hard to get rid of the other three at all because they weren't YouTubers to begin with, but Molly turned them into YouTubers. Thanks for that. But yeah, she needs to be, people need to be aware of what a piece of shit she really is. An audience is a direct image of the creator, so there's that. That's true too, Lip Locked. You're right. I never thought of it like that, but yeah. And so it's just her holier than thou attitude as well when she's, and yeah, it's my fault. I went on the channel and I was listening to the dribble, right? But she thinks she's all that because she has that many subs. But it's when she says things like those shit channels, because most channels don't have half of what she's got or a quarter of what she's got, and we don't care. I don't even have an eighth of what she's got. But she just refers to everybody else as, if they're not her, they're the shit channels. And the way she demands that, like, she'll sit there and watch. I don't know how she does it actually, because I can't see how many likes. She must watch her chat. See, I watch my chat through StreamYard. Hang on, I'm going to go over and see if you can tell from the other one. I rarely ever watch my chat through YouTube. But hang on, I'm getting it up here to have a look. So she can. Oh, stop it. I'm just going to stop this, guys. I thought I muted it, but it's not going to mute. So she can sit. Okay, I'm with you. She can sit there and watch how many. Hang on. Yeah, so I can see on the other one, I've got 9 likes, 15 watching. So that's what she does. She sits there and demands that you hit that like button. And I guarantee you she asked at least 12 times last night, if not more, that people hit the like button. And that's just the way she operates. I get that. It's not a big deal. But go in real life, I felt so awkward watching Tim Mullins's elderly mother trying. Oh my God. They just don't care about anybody. That poor old lady, it's not okay. It's just not. Oh, it's just her whole outlook on the joking about it. Like, she tries to make out she's all ditzy and she loves the hate, but she's vile. Absolutely vile, disgusting trash. I know. How sweet was she? And he's 4 of them. Where's your son? You know, like, I don't know, guys. That little girl, shit like that has to stop. I don't think Don has been altogether fired. I think they just released him off that job, like that house lot. They probably said, look, just go to a different job. I don't think he was fired. Am I wrong with that? Has anyone said he's definitely been fired? It's just ridiculously filthy. The nary band of morons, fools on the ground. Hi, Gabby B. Wheels are beginning to fall off. Yeah, they sure are. Did you see the voice recording Benny shared of Blowhorn Betty ringing Don and throwing MGL under the bus? Like, we didn't see that coming, did we? Hell no. And Molly's sitting up there raving on about she doesn't have any convictions. Heels off the ground. While I was in shares, because Miss Justice messaged me and said she was in shares to go over there. So I went over there and I was on catch up. I'm sorry, my hair got tangled around my chain during the night and now it's really itchy. It's driving me crazy. And I went over there and I went back to catch up to watch the rest of it. And as soon as they started talking about what should we call this campaign, straight away, straight in my brain, I was like, heels be gone. And then someone said it. I was like, that was my name. That's what I like. So I like heels be gone. You've heard it? Yeah, it was, if she thought they weren't going to do this, she is really dumber than I think she is, because and karma's a bitch, man, because it's going to come back and bite all of their asses so hard now. You know? Even Ziggy going after all her carry-on needing cash apps and donations. She must have cash to burn now. I'm so over it. Yeah, is she still down there? I just started listening because she found bones or something. I'm like, yeah, right. Like, could you imagine that? Ziggy goes down to Tennessee and she solved the case. My gosh. I don't think she'd think she's solved the case, but I read the little title and it had found bones. Like, you have to look at things in a comical way sometimes, don't you? Or you're going to be locked up. No, I haven't yet, Miss Justice. I literally had it playing while I was having a shower in the bathroom. How can boob horn? When Miss Justice was messaging me, the autocorrect kept correcting it to boob, didn't it? It was so funny. She typed like 6 different times trying to get a word. How can boob horn Betty be able to carry a weapon with that criminal record? That's what I want. Well, from just the bits I heard on Cher's life, I can't think of that lady's name, and I feel really bad that I can't. You know the one that was on panel when Libby was up there? She was saying that Andra has assaulted her mother, has knocked out teeth of an ex. Like, they're violent things that this woman's been charged with, and that her arrest record's like a mile long. And when, like, I don't know, I've had that vibe off her since the first time I seen her as well, that she's nasty, as in physically nasty, not only with words. I know. Well, somebody, is it Fred? Yeah, Libby, between Lizzie, Libby, Ziggy, Benny and Betty, I keep getting really tongue-tied. From what I heard, Gabby B, just before I come live, Ziggy said that, I'm sure she said Fred, or was it Donald? I don't know. A neighbour, let's go with that. Took her to where these bones are. And she's got the recordings and all of that sort of stuff. I haven't watched Sixter since Ernie Shell was on. He turns my stomach. So I got to recover before watching Ziggy again. Which one? Lip locked? The first time or this? Because he was on there 2 days in a row. The first night it was all fun, like all the girls were flirting with him and thought he was gorgeous and all that sort of stuff. But the second night, was hilarious, because this one, like, there was about 7 people on panel, I think, and one lady in particular just went for Ernie on another level and lost her shit. And then they'll go, it was just hilarious. But you didn't see Ziggy for like 9 minutes. You know how she freezes when there's really bad. Fred Hill, there you go. Thank you, Suzanne. But, you know, I'll go live, and then someone else goes live, and I want to see what they've got to say. So I'll wait till this one's finished. Then I'll wait till this one's finished. And by the time I get to come on, everyone's already over there. So did anyone watch the Clara streaming MGL? No, but she got pissed about that, didn't she, Gabby B? When she closed the live, he streamed a heap of videos that JLR has posted of his rants. Oh, so that wasn't on Molly's. Did anyone watch the Clara streaming MGL? Wow. Olivia Josie is, so in this Heels on the Ground group, there's 4 of them. There's Molly, there's Betty Bullhorn, or whatever you call her, Andre, you know. The other bottle bleach blonde, crappy colour blonde look. No toner, no nothing. It's so trashy. Just saying. So we've got Molly, Betty, John, Lee Richies, and Olivia. Olivia is the younger one, and she's got like brownish coloured curly fro hair, very tiny looking little girl. She'd only be in her early 20s, in my opinion. And she doesn't say a great deal, but she does all the lots of filming and lots of editing. Oh, you're watching the Glare? See, I'm subbed to him, but I don't really go over there. I'll have to pay more attention to him. Oh, Stitching Crimes here. Hello. Hi, the Ice Princess. Oh, the cat's here. I watched Benny yesterday. They kept mentioning her name. Really? Olivia's mum's with him too, Gabby B. I didn't know that. Wow. And apparently from what I got from Molly's live, Olivia and Betty wouldn't even meet Laura. They sort of shunned her and went back in the restaurant from what I could pick up out of that. I could be wrong. Yeah, Olivia really needs to get away from him, especially at her age. This is not going to do her image. You know, apparently she's got like millions of followers on TikTok. Yes, her mum was with them short. Really tight curly hair. Okay. I'll have to look out for her when I watch him. Okay, so the mum, Olivia's mum's the cook and the driver. Wow. Well, I'm thankful that her mum's with her. Because she's, imagine. I wouldn't feel real comfortable in letting my daughter or granddaughter go on a road trip with them. Laura's channel, Jackie, is Life Perplexed QT. She does lots of lives, mostly lives. Yeah, I just haven't heard her say much. Maybe because I don't go to their actual channels and stuff. Like, there's no way in hell I would. But she might be quite opinionated on her own platforms. Oh, Griffey's awake. Hi, Griffey.
Are you showing your face?
Yeah. So, Mrs. Cher is starting, I don't know if you've seen it, Griffey. Voices Behind the Walls are starting a anti-heels off the ground, heels be gone, whatever you want to call it, campaign to get rid of them and raise awareness and do a virtual protest on what they're doing. Hope you read my late comments on your second trip. I haven't watched it yet.
Tell him the joke.
Oh my God. Miss Layla said, I've got to tell you guys her joke. I told everyone on Discord just before lunch and everyone loved it. So I went to go out the back. Was it yesterday?
Mm.
Yesterday. And she's like, Nan, I've got a joke for you. And I said,
No, Hayley told me it because I don't take time.
And I said, what is it? And Shush. She goes, what sort of shoes do kidnappers wear? Does anybody know? I'll wait for answers, Lay. I've seen a lot of Olivia on the clip channels having her 2 cents worth during trip. Okay, I'm going to have a bit of a squeeze. I don't think anybody knows. Yeah, we're doing it, Gabby B. Well, I'm going to join in on the thing. Josie says sneakers. Jackie Jude says she doesn't know. Suzanne doesn't know. Lip Lock says sneakers. Okay. So what sort of shoes do kidnappers wear?
White Vans.
White Vans. It was pretty funny, I thought. Anyway, everyone in Discord thought it was cool. I wonder if Pop's going to... Oh, can you do me a favour when you go down to the house? Just leave my big ones in them containers on my chair for me. Because look, it's not cutting very good.
It is big one over here.
Yeah, but it's got a shitty blade in it. And it won't work. It does matter if it doesn't cut.
We're going to do it tomorrow so you can get another one.
No, I want to wait till tomorrow.
Oh my lord.
Oh my lord. So I got it all stitched down. Our little summer eel. And I'm going to start putting those. Yeah. I actually thought.
Size 10.
Oh, we got another troll. I thought it was really funny. And the funniest thing about it is we've had a joke going between Layla, Georgia, and I for like 12 months about white vans. And yeah, so it was extra funny to us. I've got to take this earbud out because I've got nothing playing, and that's annoying me. You feel half deaf. Okay. So I've cut some bits. Groupie says, good morning. Miss Sharon's granddaughter.
Good morning, Griffy. What? Which one's Griffy?
This one's Griffy.
No, but you have too many Griffies.
No, I don't.
Yeah, wasn't there nothing?
That's her YouTube name. She wants to know how I've got so many Griffies, Griff. I've lost all my pens. Can you see that? No, they're not in there.
Where?
Just on the table there. Seriously, Kat.
You're right.
Jeez. Yeah, so after I went down, like, feeling really bad. Yes, Jackie Jude. Ziggy is in Tennessee. The accommodation places must be loving it. What's the real GG's here? They are playing with Ziggy, sending her on a wild goose chase. Probably.
Someone messaged you. Paul Morellan messaged you.
Yeah, I know. Got to ring them back. It's Thursday, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Just plug it back in for me, please. It keeps going flat.
Stop it.
Anyone that has gone out to the wells deserves to be given the runaround. Yeah, you would think if this neighbour knew, well, you would think anybody that lived in that area would know animal bones compared to human bones. I just think, yeah, I don't know. That's good.
No.
But did you all hear what? I'm sorry for tapping. I can't help it. I hate sitting still. So on Voices Behind the Walls, Emma from Crime Stories Obsessed went up there, and she said something that hadn't even dawned on me yet. So you know how Molly and this mob of heels and many other ones do these road trips and all this sort of stuff and plead for their donations for their trips. Well, they've claimed they're an LLC. She can't find any proof whatsoever that that's true, like that they're registered and they're an official LLC. And if they are, at the end of the financial year, when they do their taxes, they can claim, she said in England, she knows that they can claim 100% of their trips, like their expenses. And I was like, oh my God, like if hubby does work trips, I know we can claim travel and accommodation, meals, that sort of stuff. I don't know what the percentage is, whether it's 50%, 75, no idea, because the accountant does all that. But I never thought about that side of it. So all the donations that everyone's helping these people with for their trips, they're getting paid. They're actually making money. Like they're making money anyway. But
It's good for you, Amy.
no one's blank. I swear, guys. So isn't that interesting?
They had a red one in there yesterday.
Yeah, I think it's down in that ice cream container
The
one.
red one.
No, the red one's horrible too.
Oh, God.
I'm very fussy with my tools.
No.
All chasing a new headline for views and grandeur. Yep. Oh, hi, Kimmy Jean. Did I say hello to you, Grammy? Hello. If I didn't. Yeah, they are all crazy, but they're scammers. And because Molly's been on Wife Swap, that's where the majority of her subscribers have come from. Don't go anywhere. Oh, look, I would go to Molly's house and protest out the front of it. I said this the other day, remember? I said I would fully do that. That's what these people deserve. How would they like it in their real life? This school is wacko with their weird requests for red Spartan shirt. After that, Brendan let me know he needs the orange Viking shirt. What? Are they? Well, obviously they don't look like their usual colours for a school.
Are they in America?
No, Griff is in South Africa.
What?
Did you get a place? How did I not know that?
Get a place.
Oh, that's awesome news. That's made my day.
Or a house.
Yeah.
Oh, good job.
Yeah, Barma Girl 76. Hello, how are you? She's playing the 911 call. I'm not going to stream a live because people are really starting to get angry about it.
We didn't have number one in Australia. We have 000.
Yeah, ours is 000 in Australia. But I've told the kids before to ring 911.
Why? No, but why did you tell them to call 911?
Because it was just in my head before 000.
Why did you have to call them?
Oh, there was a car accident. Same thing.
It's probably what would come to my mind too.
Yeah. Like this morning we were talking about going to this cafe for brunch tomorrow morning. And at, what's it called? Demels's?
Yeah, Dad's Moses.
Yeah, Demels's. And she wants French toast.
French toast. It's so yummy. But I don't usually like eggs.
Mm. And she said, what did you said berry floss?
Yeah.
So on the menu it says cotton candy, is that right?
Yeah, it has cotton candy on it.
On the menu it's written cotton candy, but in Australia we call cotton candy berry floss. So she thought that was extra cool.
No, I didn't. I didn't like America.
Do so.
I didn't like calling stuff American.
Layla, this is the kid. Both girls.
I didn't watch Americans anymore.
Both girls used to call. We call prams. They used to call them push carts.
What?
You know you did.
I did not.
Everything.
Aren't they called strollers in America?
No, they. Go away. You're annoying me now.
They are.
They used to call lollies candy, where we call them lollies.
But
what were the other words you used to?
Dummy, we used to call it a pacifier.
Yeah, we call pacifiers dummies, and they would call them pacifiers. It was
a sippy, like one of them cups that you drink out of, like baby cups.
Yeah.
They're not called sippy cups. You called them sippy cups to Ben and Kylie the other day.
What do you call them?
No, drinking baby cups. Maybe they are.
Now she's trying to tell me she didn't do this all her life.
I
have recordings. I've got receipts, girl. Don't go there.
How do you have receipts?
Because I recorded you.
Retard.
She needs a good flogging, this child.
No, but you never called them things, whatever.
Push chairs.
No.
Susan's saying it. Sippy cups. Yeah, that's what I call. I've always called them sippy cups.
I don't know.
What do we need a link for?
Luxury cabins.
Who was arrested? Now, can you stop distracting me? I'm missing stuff. Was Candace really arrested?
Let me have a look.
Shush. WJHL has a piece up on. Is that just the one where it says that there's filing police reports lip locked? But yeah, you can. If you drop the link in here, I'll play it.
Does Shelby need them things?
Can you stop bumping the table? Yeah, she does.
From where?
Harvest Pharmacy.
In the Woolworths one?
And can you go into Nels and get me a 45ml?
She shared something and said that she's shut till something. I'll have a look there.
Hi, Starry Night Tracy. How are you? Oh, so you haven't had confirmation yet, Griffey? Fingers and toes are all still crossed. Hi, DJ Gang.
Oh no, they're open today.
It's a 40. If you just take that with you and tell her you want a blade. No, don't worry about it.
I'll just take a photo.
No, she has shitty blades down there. So she has been around. Oh, I've got to have a look now. Yes,
Socks.
I'm all curious.
Little pants.
WHJL.
Do you need anything from Woolies?
I don't know. I'll work it out in a little bit.
Good chat.
I seen one lip locked and it was the one where they were talking about them being charged with taking the photos of Robin's daughter in church. Daisy's here. Hi, Daisy. I know I haven't watched it yet, The Real Gigi. I've got some catching up to do. So I gather Candace being arrested was just a rumour. Because on shares they said that someone in the chat said it. Well, heck, I know I saw a new piece this morning, but it's okay, Lip Look. I'll have a look as well. I'm just trying to remember where I seen it. It was everywhere this morning. And as usual, when you're looking for something, you can't find it. I'm just going through. You know how if you go to just your home, oh, here it is. Oh, no. Why has it got him up there? No, this one's only the one from I know what to do. Is it? I would love to send you a mugshot. Oh, me too. Better still, a mugshot of all of Phil's on the ground team. Yep. Gabby B. You're kidding me. Amcos, really? Oh my God. Oh, there's Summer's name in the channel. Yeah, the one I've just got now. Is WJ. That's really weird because the latest one from WJHL is the one talking about the protesting impeding his work and private life. Yeah, I don't like that at all. Getting cockier, didn't think that was possible. She is throwing MGL under the bus. Yes, she is. It's all going to go to shit now with them four. You can see it. You can predict. She's already done it. What's the name? We'll play this recording of, it only goes for 30 seconds. She's just so cocky. I think that's what else drives me insane. I don't like in-your-face smart Alex who just thinks there's so much. Do you know what else I was thinking when I was watching that live of Molly's with her over dramatic body language and the way she throws herself around and all that sort of shit is, you know how Chris McDonough was analysing Candace by the waterhole yesterday, and he was saying when she offers too much information, every second sentence that woman said on that live was too much information. And you can just tell now after watching a few of the behavioral analysts what to look for, and the way she's always touching, you know how she's always touching her face or doing her hair and all that sort of hyper manic stuff, is because she's lying through her teeth with everything. But isn't Robin going to file charges about the church incident? I really hope she does, Celeste. And hello to you, Celeste. Hi, Crime and Justice. How are you? Libby Bish, number 4. Who's Libby Bish, number 4? How are you, Libby Bish, number 4? Hi, Joan Spring. How are you? Oh, that's who else is pissed off to the hilt. The real Griff has lost his mind, guys. But he looks like he's got an awesome publicist and oh my God, it's you, Duchess, you little tricker. I'm with you now. It all makes sense to me now. That's funny. I love it. Oh my God, you guys. Yeah, that's what I thought, Joan. Yeah, so the real grief, when he found out he'd been duped the other day, he did them little shorts, a couple of little short videos. He wasn't all happy with me, but I'm getting used to it. And apparently I'm writing dirty. Did you all see that little, I got my first parody video made from my last live. Someone wasn't impressed with me. I was like, oh, but I'm sweet. You all say I'm so sweet and nice. Has everyone seen it? Maleficent did a little video with my head in it from my last live. Nita said something that hit home. Why did you get upset at the watering hole and go slow motion, but not where she went missing from the house? I just don't think anything happened at the water hole. I think it was all at the house. But you got to think, when she was at the water hole with Chris, she'd only just met the guy like then as well. So she's trying to be a little bit more subdued and sad and not show too much emotion. I don't know. I never ever thought it happened at the watering hole, but oh, sorry, I see what I mean. I've got the worst attention span, Joan. Yeah, so we did 2 little shorts when he found out that Lisa's home life was alive. He was pretty pissed about that. Had a few digs at me about, do I get information down under quicker than the Americans? And I need to keep my business down under and not in America. But he didn't call me like a bitch or anything nasty or anything. I was like, okay, cool. Whatever. I couldn't care less if anyone does. And then later that night, he must have stewed all day long. Then he does a live that night that went for, no, I don't think it was a live. I think it went for like, it could have been a live, I don't know. He went for 45 minutes about why does everyone virtually, the gist of the whole thing was because he was really upset and concerned for Lisa. He was trying to do the right thing by her because he thought it was real, despite everyone under the sun telling him, man, it did not happen. He'd turn around and tell you to shove it up your ass because he's got the proof right there. And I'm like, dude, it's bullshit. So anyway, he's the whole point of that video was he mentally can't comprehend how people are still subbing to Benny, and Benny's channel has been taken down so many times and he starts back up again. Sorry. And he's still got more subs than him. And he'll tell his story and it's all going well until Benny pops into his brain again. And then he just goes from 1 to 1,000 in like 3 seconds. But most of his problem is the fact that Benny's got more subs than him and that his channel isn't growing. And every time he does get it growing, Benny throws him under the bus with the R word when Griff said that. He lost a few hundred subscribers from that, and he's just got them back. And the time before, just crazy. I think that was 3 nights ago, Grammy, that little 40-minute rant. Then after he done that live, he put up the community post. And like normally I would not have a clue what this guy's doing at any time. But because he's been giving me a hard time, and trying to defend Chase and back up Chase's bullshit, yeah, I'm going to watch what you're saying. I want to hear it. So now he's got this big, he's taken his channel. No, he's still going to have the channel, but everything's going to happen out of Patreon now. And he's got managers and publicists and all this big crew. I wish him all the best. I really do. I hope it works well. But I bet he doesn't stay off YouTube. Oh, you're back to Duchess again. Oh, he's a nutter. Honestly. Joan Spring, I just don't appreciate the fact that he just gets so worked up about absolutely jack shit. I've got the worst little croaky thing happening. And what he said about Libby early on, oh my gosh. Maybe I need to distract myself. So we're putting your unicorns on. At least I can do something productive while I'm sitting here talking crap, can't I? Now my nose is going to run. But I'm negative. Why am I still all yucky? Oh my God. That's never going to happen, Grammy. When you defend Chase, I'm done, period. No. Not going to happen. Not from me, anyway. That man needs to be held accountable, just like Molly Golightly does. And the rest of that little heels on the ground. So I don't even know what it consists of what the plan is with this campaign. All I know is I want to be a part of it. Yeah, it's sort of negative, but these people need to be held accountable for it. Yeah, I know, Duchess, that's what I mean. How are you supposed to sit back and just take it? And you know what else drives me insane? Is the fact that his wife is a little chihuahua in the background, like cheering him on to talk down and dirty and to run women down to the ground. And you know the best part? He's been ripping off his subs. One of his subs bought some artwork for $15 that she wanted for Christmas. And the wife didn't send it. She's never received it after promises of, oh, you'll definitely have it by Christmas. And then when it didn't come, oh, you'll definitely have it by New Year. Didn't come. And then she ends up telling, I'll just return it. But she still hasn't got her money back. $65 down the drain. But he wants to sit on his high horse and narrate everyone else's personal lives. And like, no wonder he defends Chase. What do they say? Birds of a feather flock together. They've probably gone halvesies each. Oh my God. I found a pin. And no, I didn't clean up. Not that needs clean, tidy up, organise, whatever you want to call it. It didn't happen because I didn't feel good. I'm still really, is it because of YouTube, you guys? I don't know. I'm still like really, really shaky. They're in trouble. I hope so. They could start their own prison with YouTube criminals. I don't think fools on the ground are prepared for the negative reaction they are getting. They thought they would gain more subs and followers. Yes, Gabby B. And I also feel that I also think with Molly's YouTube presence, the other three thought that she will just talk them into everyone else agreeing with her, you know, because she's got so many subs and everything like that, that Molly would make it all good. But it just goes to show what their morals and ethics in everyday life are like, to think it's a great idea to go to DSS, to go to Tim Mullins' mother's home, to film a little girl in church. Yes, Suzanne. Yeah, it was $65, wasn't it, Joan Spring? It's just disgusting. But they all sit up on their little high horses, throwing shit at everyone else when they're like, it's the old-fashioned saying about the glass houses thing, you know that one? You shouldn't throw rocks. We all love Libby. Libby's my sister, aren't you, Lib? So I'm gonna, when I get off here, I'm gonna actually email Cher, and you're in on it too, aren't you, Lib? Please say yes, because I'll be frightened all by myself. Oh my gosh. Like, once I get a bee in my bonnet and I'm super ethically cranky, don't get in my road. Yeah, but I think it's just everything's an acting game. Like Molly Fuller. And did you see the one where she was pulled over by the coppers? I'd be running for the freaking Ben Hill Road to get away from her if I was the husband. Oh, Benny's going to buy it from her. Benny's going to buy the painting from her and auction it off. The painting that she doesn't have. I was going to say, how can he buy it off her when she don't have it? Oh, he's funny as sometimes, that guy. Seriously. Professional drama scammers, yeah. Like, I hate coming on here and just sitting here bitching the whole time, but Duchess says MGL and gang is disgusting. They need to leave the Wells alone and stop filming kids in church. Moral and mind-blowing. I totally agree with you, Duchess. 1,000,000%. Oh, good. Libby's all in. I don't have to go by myself. We can hold hands and skip, Lib. Me, Libby's grandmother, and Sharon. Yes. Where is she? What'd she say? So that makes me Libby's grandmother. Yes. Oh, but we're sisters. And you're my mum, so, Suzanne. So you've got to be Libby's mum as well. Hey. And I ordered those Mike and Ikes too, just so you know. They're on their way. That rotten kid. She's not rotten. 2 years silence in her if you are cranky. I know, I can get. Oh, we love you too, DJ gang. She paid extra. Oh, you're kidding. Joan Spring, I'm not going to bring up him bitching about you because that's not anything to, do with me. And I couldn't care less what he says about anybody, to be honest, as in that whatever his issues are with someone, I don't have issues with anybody until I have a reason to have an issue. Do you know what I'm saying? That's just who I am in everyday life. But you see so many people that in the YouTube world, oh, don't talk to that one because she was trouble for that one. I like to, it's been 6 weeks. She has neither gotten a pain 6 weeks. Well, I guess it would. She was promised she would have it prior to Christmas. And she paid for overnight shipping. Wow. And then they ghosted her. Really? Oh, no, that's disgusting. Now I really don't like the guy. Like, I really didn't like him before, but now I've got even more reason. So I guess they think that makes it okay. They're really going to regret that. Yeah, I think it's he might need to stay on Patreon. Put it on. Yeah, he is. He's disgusting. That Gabby B says, I wish I could see this. That may be too late as MGL has already been showing her the ropes on how to make 12 grand a month from YouTube. Isn't it? I seen a little video where Molly didn't know Betty was live and she's sitting there telling them about the thumbs up thing, when to turn it, when to switch the ads on or something, and then you'll get the green. No, wait till you get the green sign before you turn your ads on or something like that. Oh, we got another Libby lover too. Wait, so they rip this lady off and think it's okay because they don't approve of her love life. That's what Joan said. And like, when you think about it, like, he called Benny the F word and everything in a really demeaning way. And his references to another situation Like that makes me feel sick. My daughter is a lesbian and she's married, and they're the cutest, most beautifulest little couple on earth. And my bestie, Griffey, and her partner, Stella, how dare he? Like, honestly? It just says everything about what he is now. He's in the closet. That's what he is. Because it's usually people like that that really have a problem with their own sexuality, to be honest. What are you going to be doing? I have no idea, Grey Me. No idea. I just put my hand up when I heard Cher talking about it, and then Libby went up on panel, and I thought, cool, Libby and I can hold hands and do that, because Cher's sort of put out feelers for as many creators to jump on board with this anti-hills, begone type. What did you call it, Lib? Hills off the mountain? Yeah, there were some really good little names in the live. We came up with it and laughed our heads off. So he's going to do it. He's already talked to her. Oh, that's good. I love that. Griffey and Stella. Yes, we do love and support Griffey and Stella always over here. Yes, Lip Locked, you should come in. Oh, wow, you're clever. Although, when I was home alone last weekend, during the day, I had my laptop on my lap, my phone going, and I was nearly going to go and get a third device because I had earbuds going on. Yeah, it was so cool. I was in 2 different chat rooms at the same time. I do not know how people do it all day, every day. I guess you'll get used to it. Oh, yeah, Griffey. Thanks for reminding me, Miss Justice. Is there any way we can change the settings for to enable mods to block? Because I went into the settings and had a look in the mods thing, and there's not really any options. They're just mods, and I was a bit confused. But let's look at all the wonderful things that happen to, and all the love and support and friendships. Don't let the haters win. That's really good advice too, Joan Spring. I love that. We've got it. It's not the first time he has been homophobic comments, really. So Griffey says, to block someone from the channel, select the hide user from channel options. Oh. There you go, Miss Justice. Why can't I see the trolls? Same thing happened when I was modding for Nita. Don't you see them at all? Yeah, and no, Libby's lover too. But that's how narrow-minded and conceited and selfish and horrible these people can be. Oh, Joan Spring. Yeah, you sound like you can hold your own too. No one's love life is, yeah, I agree with that too, Celeste. The tricks. Can we skip while we hold hands? Absolutely, Libby. I love skipping. That special place. So now he's all salty at the lesbians. It's true though. A lot of people in real life that are the homophobics are really just jealous because, you know, but I knew with my daughter, I've talked about it before, I knew she was gay probably around 9-ish, 9, 10. I started getting a vibe like as a mum. But I've seen parents that have had no clue where I've sort of thought they were. And then as an adult, when the child's come out, they were just like blindsided to the hilt. And I couldn't believe that they didn't really have a gut feeling or they didn't know. A lot of subs and creators who were fighting with each other have now band together. I noticed that today, Gabby B. Very, very early on in my channel, and I would say in the very first 2 weeks, I was showing one of Cher's videos, and she come into the chat and she sort of went for me at first, saying against YouTube terms of service much, you know, something like that. And I just stayed nice and said there's fair use 107, you know, all that stuff. And by the end of it, she was fine. And she wished me luck and with the channel and everything. And she left. Oh, good, I thought. And then the next day, or a couple of days later, she does a live and she called me out. And I was like, bitch, I thought we were good. So then we sort of had a little bitch fest going. But I've never had big issues with her. I don't really have big issues with Tiffany Marie. I have. But everyone knows that. But not really. Oh, Maleficent doesn't like me anymore. Tiffany, Maleficent. See where we're going with this? Scooby, Maleficent, Tiffany. They don't love me. Makes my heart so sad. Is my chat on top chat or live chat? Oh, you're talking to Miss Justice. Maybe I live with 2 gay men and he knew that. I assume he said that to offend me as well. Oh my God, Joan. And he's filth, just filth. Oh, thank you, Libby, for dropping lip locks. And drop your channel too. And Griffey, drop yours, please. Don't sit around waiting for me to say drop them. Because you know what I'm like. I haven't, I'm sort of in this little bubble in my own brain, and I don't think, like I watched Don Beck. No, who was I watching? Michelle After Dark. And I was watching her the other night and she's like, "Hi, my name's Michelle and this is my channel, Michelle After Dark." And I thought, oh my God, I just come on and start saying hi to everybody. Like I'm such a doofus. So for those of you who don't know, my name's Sharon and this is our channel, Down Under Crime Talks. And I'm a nutter and I get carried away and forget what I'm talking about. So if you want serious research, you might want to go to another one. Dutchie is a professional skipper. Oh my God. Dutchie, you have the best hidden talents ever. She waited to bash you when you weren't there and stood your ground, Susan. If you're good, you're good, but not when you turn your back. Who did that? The real Gigi. I was pissed about that the other day, I might add. I need a smoke for that one. Okay. Most of you guys were in here. And it's nothing bad about Nita, I can tell you that right now. Hang on, I need my cigarette. See how I just lose things? Do you guys live like this? Like you touch one thing and it's... I'm driving myself insane today. Cut all the bits. They're not in my pocket. I can't find them. Maybe they're over here. Oh, I know where they are. I know where they are, I remember. It's not the cigarette's fault. It's because I don't have a brain in my head. Clip channel, get that one. Scooby, I need help. That was a Tiffany Marie. Okay. Next time you're listening to Tiffany Marie, listen to the fake clearing of the throat. Okay. Now I just want to... No, the other day, the last live I did 2 days ago, and I was sitting there cutting that fabric and talking to all you guys, and remember Nita went live? Good girl for dropping the links. Thank you so much. At Drop Mods channel, and they also mods. Hi engineer, how are you? Anyway, I was over here minding my own business, doing my thing, as you guys know. Sewing them borders onto that little quilt. And we ended the live. Remember I said we'll go over to Nita's, which I did. And I went back to the beginning and had it on 2 times, trying to catch up. Because she does have a lot of research stuff that's important to listen to. And I heard her say Sharon's live streaming me now. Well, Sharon can just end the stream and come over here or something like that. And my ears just, I flew around like, what the fuck? I 100% did not stream her. So I put in the chat, I 100% did not, I was not streaming you. And then I got confused about what was being said in the chat. And I had something else to say. But anyway, I've gone right back. We went right back to the live chat, and I told her I was live streaming her. And I know which person. I don't even know if she's still a sub of mine. But why would you do that? I wasn't playing videos because Nita got confused as well and she said, oh, maybe we were playing the same video. And I just let it go and thought, whatever. I don't care. I know I wasn't streaming yet. And I said, go back and have a look at my live. I did not. Anyway, I just don't understand why someone would deliberately just go over there to cause shit with an outright lie. Like, I don't like them games whatsoever. Do you know why some mods can't see the trolls? That is weird, Miss Justice. No, I didn't, real GG. And if I did, I would have said I did. Like, I'm the first one to own up if I've done something wrong. I really will. I will own it. But I get really, really pissed when people are deliberately trying to cause problems. I have no idea. Yeah, that is bizarre, Miss Justice. Because Susan can see him, can't you, Susan? We've only had 2 today so far, so that's good. Now we'll probably get 1,600. Oh, the writing dirty thing. Yeah, obviously. The thing is, I know who Maleficent is, and I know who the person was that went running to Nita with bullshit lies, and they're not the same person. So I must be... I just don't understand what the end game is to cause problems. Yeah, I'm a gangster. I don't know. I still don't get that little parody thing, whatever you call it, that little short where I'm writing dirty. Is it because I was doing the fuck you mean Libby thing? I don't understand. Gang gang. Libby, do you know what assant means? We've been trying to work this out for a week. The real GG, that's what I mean. I do get mouthy when I'm annoyed. If someone comes for me, I will. But I don't think, maybe it's because I was saying nice things about Benny. That's all I can put it down to. Because remember, we had an influx of trolls when I was doing that. But out of all the creators, guys, with everything that has happened in the last few weeks that have been real life traumatic for the people I care about in YouTube, Benny's been the only guy that has really had our backs. The rest of them are, oh, that was so bad, blah, blah, blah. But Benny got up and preached like he really, oh, sad. He really, really stood up for what was right in that situation, in a quite a few situations that are happening lately. And to me, that was good. Like, I respected him for doing that for people I care about. Doesn't mean I 100% agree with every little thing he does or every little thing he says, but I appreciated it. So maybe that's why I'm writing dirty. I don't know. I really don't, but I don't care either. Oh my God. Lip lock, she is one wackadoodle. It was like 1 a.m. my time last night, and I couldn't sleep. And she was the only one who went live. Freaking hell. Talk about off with the fairies. I'm going for a nap. Okay, Daisy. You have a good rest. What's riding dirty mean? Maybe I'm your bitch too, Libby. My mum calls someone that on the daily. She is cray. Liplock says Gigi is using sock accounts to be nice, get modded, then attack. She says kind of defeats her plan to tell us ahead of time. No. Nimrod? It has several meanings, don't worry about it. Celeste, you're gold. Her husband is called No Drama. Are you kidding, Griffey? Oh, that's funny as. He was in the background mouthing off when she was going on about all her little theories this morning, my time. No, it was it was this morning, it was 1 a.m. But it was like early morning, 7 or 8 a.m. for you guys. You know, when you've got drugs and guns on board, that ain't legal. That's riding dirty. Do the 5 good vibes. Yes, engineer, we're all Libby bitches. Bishes. Oh, here's another one. Can you see this one, Miss Justice? I'll highlight it. Can you see that one? Also, no condom, Libby says. You got him? Little bastards. Hey, come back here. They're just annoying. Still didn't see it. Oh my gosh. I wonder why that is. But you seen it on screen, didn't you? Like when I highlighted it. Hi, Susie Razor. How are you? I am feeling a lot better. Like I can handle the congestion and all of that. It's just the nausea. I cannot handle that nauseous feeling. Plus, you know, when you stand up and you just feel all woozy. Thank you, Stella. How are you, Stella? Beautiful Stella. It means haters are always watching you but can't catch you riding dirty. Yeah? I don't think it's a bad thing showing appreciation for someone having good people's backs, though. You know, I'm really disappointed in a few that they didn't. Ones that I respect quite a lot. Moral to the story, Duchess says, ride clean gangsters. I was going to send it to my daughter, but she's so protective, and I know she'd get really, really pissed and be upset and like try and talk me out of doing YouTube, basically. So I thought, no. I didn't even show Layla. She doesn't even know about it. Because, you know, I wouldn't like someone to show me a video of any of my family members being taunted or, you know, made fun of. And I know how my girls are, and they would be ropeable. Like my younger, she has a really, really short fuse. Yeah, I am. I'm feeling heaps better. It was not a hangover, Suzanne. Oh, it was horrid. And it hit me while I was on that last live. I went outside and had a cigarette with the laptop like I just did. I come back in and sat down, and then all of a sudden I was like, wow, I don't feel good. Griffey says, what's PSA mean? Please. I need to write out a spreadsheet of all the abbreviations. There's another lesbian in the chat. Someone want to fake Griff. She is funny, isn't she? I love Griffey's. Sometimes she can be really dry and subtle, and I don't know whether she's actually joking or not. At first, when we started hanging out, I thought, was that supposed to be funny? I wasn't quite sure whether to laugh or not, but now I fully get it. No, you're not invisible, Josie. How are you? Oh, look at Summer's little face in your photo. Mindy Bell Bundy channel has just posted the proof that MGL or no one else has registered her non-profit charity Heels Off the Ground. I hope she gets charged. I have to write this down. I found the pen and I've got the paper. Oh, sorry, this is so annoying. I think I'm going to buy a little blind to put there, guys. Mindy. I've never ever heard of that channel before, Gabby B. Mindy Bell. Bundy. Is that the lady that come into Shares Live and said that there was no proof of a non-profit charity being registered? Mindy Bell Bundy. Is she nice? Do you think she'll strike me if I play it?
For the Pennsylvania Department of...
Shh, shh, shh. Just wait. I'll share it, guys. But we'll put it in the description and
Pennsylvania Department of State website in regards to a nonprofit or charitable organization. Advertising requirements. Publication of either the intent to file or the actual filing of articles of incorporation. Must be made in 2 newspapers of general circulation, 1 a legal journal, if possible. Proofs of publication of the advertising should not be submitted to the Bureau, but should be filed with the minutes of the corporation. The advertisements must contain the name of the proposed corporation and a statement that the corporation is to be or has been incorporated under the provisions of the Nonprofit Corporation Law of 1988. I searched on the website under all categories of organizations for the name Heels on the Ground, and this is what I found. Nothing. No filed company documents with the Department of State.
Oh, I hope this doesn't come between us. Hey, wait a minute. Am I being punked? Where's Ashton? Ashton!
I'm freaking muted. My God. Sorry, guys. I was saying how sad these people are. Hi, Cold Case. How are you? Welcome. You know, about loving everyone without prejudice. It just goes to show how sad they are on the inside, doesn't it? In every way. Can you hear me now, guys? I'm writing dirty now. No, you're not crazy. I'm the one who's been sitting here talking to a computer screen with on mute. I've got it now, yes. Saw your face. Lip lock. I love lip lock sass. Oh God, she's got away with words where she can tell you off and strip you down, whip you just with a certain look in her eyes. I wish I had that. You're my hero, lip locked. I was talking for like 5 minutes, wasn't I? Yeah, I know. Maybe I need to give this away. And it hurts me when I hear someone bashing people for the way they are born and God made them. These are mummy, peeps, and family. It hurts. It really does. I don't like ugly on the inside. And the last few weeks, it's just been ugly on the inside all around, hasn't it? Except for the people I love and hang out. And you guys, what do you think about Fred reporting Bones to Ziggy? I'm disappointed that Fred has not contacted law enforcement himself, or did he say he had? Because I haven't watched it yet, Cold Case. I don't know what actually happened. Oh, you left YouTube New Zealand Mysteries. How are you? How are you here? Is this a clone? If you left YouTube, you're here. I'm just being silly. Don't worry about me. No, she said she reported it. You would think, Cold Case, that Fred would fully well know if they were animal or not, wouldn't you? Like, pretty much, Sharon, I've been watching you on and off, not doing lives anymore or videos. Oh, that's sad. You just had enough, TJ. Are you TJ? The other TJ that comes in? TJ Coffee? That's personal. I shouldn't have asked you that. But there's another lady called TJ that comes in too. I can understand why people are throwing their channels in. I really can. Because some days it's so much. Who's Fred? Josie, Fred is a neighbour or someone close to the Wells' property. Also, he said he thought some are drowned, yet he said dogs hit on his land. I would know if it was animal. Yeah. Like we can drive 5 miles out the road and come across bones. Like, if you lived there, you would be used to it, you would think. Like we are, you know? If it were really human bones, they wouldn't let Ziggy play it and they would mark it as a crime scene. Yeah, that's true too, Miss Justice. It is you, TJ Coffee. Oh my God. So I can track down these people. I'm good at it. I can work out who's who. And people say I can't investigate. I can't do research. Look at that. I've uncovered 3 fake deaths in the last 4 with my team. 4 fake deaths in the last 3 weeks. Hey, Griffey. But that's sad because you love doing it, New Zealand Mysteries. That's what gets me when I see comments like, oh, she doesn't do any research. I'm like, bitch, you know nothing. You keep doing you. Fred Hill, grandson of Ben Hill. So he's obviously been there all his life. You would think he would know. You have bones in your fridge. I had to go to the butcher's yesterday and get the youngest daughter a giant, like this big, bone for her golden retriever. Oh, you're kidding me. You're in 2 chats at the same time, aren't you, Miss Justice? She's probably in 3. I counted up devices. I can go on in 8 different chats if I collected all my devices and sat them on this table. Oh, it's not you. Oh, damn. I thought I was being real. I'm disappointed now. But I'm glad you come in and say hi, TJ. It's funny to me that this man who I've read reports, he shot a man in the neck, and now that nuts come down to protest. Locals are reporting to them they found bones. This is when YouTube interfere. This man who I've read reports, he shot a man in the neck. Yeah. That is interesting. And now my brain's going in overdrive. Thanks for giving us the info, Cold Case. I know Ziggy doesn't mind if you play some of it live, but people are getting really, really touchy with it lately, and I just don't want any drama. And like if I sat around waiting for her to finish to come on, no one would be here, so everyone would be asleep. You and your team are awesome, Miss Sharon. Our team, Griffey. It's a team effort. Mine wasn't fake. I just started breathing again. What wasn't fake? Shit. So we really did it. He shot a man in the neck. Yeah, that is, oh my God. Fred Hill. I'm going to research the ass out of this little dude. Too many people seen poking their fingers in the pie, making a mockery of someone's disappearance. People just love stirring up drama. I know. But why Ziggy when them protesters were on that road on and off for 3 days? I can't believe he got away with that. Was he claiming it was an accident or something? Okay, we'll have a look. It was only 5 years ago. Oh my God. Hang on, just making sure it's the right. This guy's a Fanning. Yeah, it's him. We'll share it. So the bloke is shot in the neck. His name is Fanning. Lawsuit threat results in dismissal of aggravated assault charge. This is dated June 24th, 2016, updated the 6th of July, 2020. Rogersville. Roy Lee Fanning agreed this week not to file a civil lawsuit against the Hawkins County man who shot him in the neck earlier this year because the shooter agreed not to testify in Fanning's aggravated assault criminal case. Fanning, 44, of 350 Bank Drive, Ball Branch, was shot in the neck shortly after midnight on February 24th by Beach Creek resident Fred Jr. Hill. According to the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office, Fanning, who owns property on Ben Hill Road in the Beach Creek community of Hawkins County near the Sullivan County line. He has no access to his property from the road and has been in this dispute with a neighbouring property owner over access. Police said that ongoing dispute had nothing to do with the shooting, however. Witnesses told Hawkins County Sheriff's Office that Fanning had been to his property that evening where he was target shooting. He and his daughter had left the property and were apparently headed home when they stopped in Hill's driveway to listen to a song on the radio. There was no evidence that Fanning had been drinking, although some unopened beers were found in his pickup. Hill reportedly put a spotlight on the truck and asked Fanning why he was there. The two exchanged words, and Hill told Fanning to move, which he did, about 20 feet out onto the road. Hill then reportedly placed the spotlight on Fanning again, leading to the exchange of more words. Fanning then allegedly fired a shot into the air and threatened Hill. Fanning's daughter was in the truck with him, and He reportedly told her to duck. Fanning then allegedly pointed his gun at Hill, and the two exchanged fire. Shit. Hill, a convicted felon, had brought a firearm with him when he first confronted Fanning. Fanning allegedly fired 4 or 5 shots, and Hill fired 5 times, striking Fanning once in the neck. You're kidding me. Fanning's daughter drove him to Wellmont, Austin Valley Medical Center, where he underwent surgery. Hill 39167, Ben Hill Road, Rogersville, was charged with possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, but was not charged for his part in the shooting. What? Hawkins County Sheriff Office told the Times News Friday that Fanning's aggravated assault charge was dismissed as a result of an agreement between him and Hill. Isn't the law still the law, though, whether... Oh, my God. Fanning, who was represented by Kingsport attorney Rick Spivey, intended to file a civil lawsuit against Hill seeking damages relating to the shooting if Hill continued to participate in the aggravated assault prosecution. With the charge dropped, the lawsuit won't be filed. Aggravated assault is a Class C felony punishable by 3 to 6 years. Hill has a hearing scheduled in Hawkins County on October 5th. That's hilarious. This is crazy shit, guys. They don't muck about, do they? Like when they said they'll shoot you, people in this county. Wow. So that's the guy Fanning that got shot in the neck. And that's Hill. Fred Jr. Of course it is. You'd have to have senior and first, second, third, and fourth all of the same name, wouldn't you? Wow. That's insane to me. Oh, hi, Susan Smith. How are you? It is frustrating, isn't it? Hi, Renegade Patriot. How are you? She played her call to Ellie and she gave her number to them on the call. Oh, no. Maybe she can clip it out. Who found bones? So is this the guy cold case that found the bones that has called Ziggy to come and look at them? Adoption scams. I'm thinking it's this guy here that's on the screen now, Fred Hill, that rang Ziggy and organised the inspection of the bones and stuff. Well, I don't give out like my street address, but my real name is Sharon. It's crazy. I can't believe that. Oh, I'm with you now, Susan. I just started breathing again. I get it. Now I get it. Well, now that GFTK has exposed my true identity as a foreign spy, guess I'll have to finally get that plastic surgery. Oh my God. I know, Lip Lock, she's just... Yeah, I know, Cold Case. It's... The drama is crazy. But not even. It's insane. Yeah, we might all be next Celeste. You wouldn't know. No, you come and chat and give us info whenever you like, Cold Case. You're more than welcome. So is it saying he hasn't... They're dropping the civil... No, they're saying they dismissed the whole thing. No, that's the civil. Because Fanning agreed this week not to file a civil lawsuit against the Hawkins County man because the shooter agreed not to testify in the aggravated assault criminal case. Okay. Now, that's not okay with me. A crime is still a crime, whether the victim wants the person to be charged or not. He still should be charged with it, in my opinion. Yeah, that is very disturbing. But how many offenders, Cold Case, have taken law enforcement or reporters or whatever to the actual body themselves? Because they can't wait for that body to be found by someone else. They just want it out there. They want the attention of being the one that's found it. But in all honesty, they're the perpetrator. Happens all the time. But since this case with Summer, have any of you noticed all creators are fighting amongst one another, calling other... Yes, Susan, it's become a dog-eat-dog, flesh-eating land of filth. The way they're going for people's real lives. They need to just grow up, stay in their lane, do what... I just don't understand why they've got to be so nasty. Yeah, this is the community Summer lived in. Why do... Like, it's not helping her. I'm glad you're good, Renegade. Wow. I don't think you can do that in Australia. I'm pretty sure if you do something like that, regardless of whether the victim wants you charged or not, you would still be charged. Like, they wouldn't be able to not charge him just because he's dropped being a witness. I know, Celeste, I don't get that bit either. Maybe he's infatuated with Ziggy. Where's that photo? Oh. You know who he looked a little bit like when I first looked at him? You know, he goes on her panel every now and again, and his name's Frank. Oh, his name's I Loathe People, but everyone's just sort of nicknamed him Frank. When I first looked at him, I thought he looked a bit like him. Yeah, but it's still a crime cold case. That's my thing. You can't just go shooting people and then say, oh, we worked it out, mate. No, it's all good. We're mates now. Let's forget about it. It's still a crime. He should still be charged, and that's it. I've never heard of something like that happen before. Oh, hi, gamer guy. You didn't have a great day. Okay, I met this girl. It didn't work out. It was my first date. Aww. There'll be more dates. Don't be depressed. It's easy to say don't be depressed. We're thinking of you, but you'll be fine. It's a horrible feeling, though, I know. Just think of your next date. You know, she may be watching Hush. We already found out. No. Sounds to me like people are being threatened for talking. Now let's think about Dr. Phil's interview. Dr. Phil's interview. I was pretty pissed after that. Yeah, just hang in there. I agree. Good advice, adoption scams. You'll get a laugh, yes. Yeah, he does look suspicious, doesn't he? Yeah, there's no way I would have went and met with him, put it that way, to see the bones. No way on earth. I hope she didn't go there by herself. Most of them need to find another gig because they are not professionals at all. No. Yeah, everyone. Duchess of Carolina's got her art channel where she does the canvas art fluid painting, and it is amazing. She is so clever, and her link's in the chat. If you want to go over and give her a sub and watch some of her videos, she's so talented. Look up narcopaths, you'll understand. Okay. You guys are so full of information. I'm just loving it. But if you took all the YouTube drama and the heels on whatever they are out of the picture, and all the distractions, can you imagine how much of law enforcement's energy and resources have been used up just trying to deal with all the crazy. And like not only from the YouTube community, but even Don and Candace themselves, they've brought a lot of crazy into it, all on their own. Now also the neighbour that pulled up at the protest said Fred told Don if he said his name again, he would blow his head off. But this is the guy that took her to the bones? Wow. Exactly, cold case. That's what I'm thinking. Bleach cleaned. I agree, Gabby. I'm interested to know how and who Ziggy went there with and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, this dude would know what animal bones were. And by the sound of it, they all know every bloody YouTuber's name under the sun, don't they? So he's contacted her virtually 24 hours after she's got there. This guy's going to lose his shit and go and shoot Donald. I'm not even joking. This is getting bad. I'm going to email you a recent pic of Candace with firearms in window. Wow. Holy shit, lip lock. I've seen ones of her and Grandis walking around the backyard with a shotgun when that drone was hanging around. I don't know how the dogs... They got sick, didn't they, by something Molly fed them? I was hearing earlier. Oh, Karen Campbell. We need info. I love the Benny Hill show, but think yuck when I hear Ben Hill now. Yeah, Liz. Hi, Elizabeth. I don't know how they've kept their patients this long. I'm not, and I've said this over and over again, I'm not a sympathiser to Don and Candace or Grandis in any way, shape or form, because I still believe deep in my gut that Candace did something. But I cannot come on YouTube, and I say it all the time, I just can't say, you know, they're disgusting, they've done this, and, you know, blah, blah. I can't. That's just not who I am. But I don't think they were good parents. I think they neglected them kids in every way imaginable, or they just, that's the way they were brought up, and they know absolutely no different. I don't believe that, but that's the only other thing I can think of. I hope they don't get the boys back. But as for all this dirty YouTube shit to get views and clicks and everything else, I think that's no go either. That infuriates me as well. Funyuns. Oh, to the world's dogs, they contain onion, and dogs cannot have onion, and she thought it was funny. They got sick. God, she's feral. Like, honestly, feral. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I live in the country too, but I was born and bred in Sydney, in the middle of Sydney. But I can walk out into a paddock now and tell you whether something's animal or not, or human. Well, I saw where dog treats, she says she gives them Funyuns. I heard her say something on the live about defending herself that she didn't make him sick. But then she did mention that dogs can't have, I don't know. It does sound super shady though. Does anyone have a sense of this building to be something really, really, really bad on Ben Hill, like any minute now? This guy is probably thinking I'll go and shoot Dom because I got away with it last time. Hi, Cat's Eye. In the meantime, it is an investigation. Like that guy that pulled up, his name was Don, wasn't it? The neighbour. I'm sorry I'm fiddling. I find it really hard to sit here and not do anything with my hands. I'm trying not to flick either. One just needs to watch their behaviour. It's not good. Every day I think MGL can't stoop lower. Hi, 10-9. How are you? Then the next day she does. Yep. But that was all orchestrated, all a show. It was the finale of their visit to Ben Hill Road. Let's get it straight. And I don't think they kicked her out of the house. I really don't. You know, every tiny little piece of it has to be dramatic. Oh, Molly, you're not going to be safe here. Go to a hotel. They were getting up and leaving anyway. Like, come on. I just don't get how 55.3 thousand people think she's worthy of praise and she's doing so much good and all of that. That's what drives me crazy. Can they not honestly see through her? Or yeah, doctor, I just feel something. After looking at that guy, wow. Yes, that is the Don who was searching when Don Wells got home. I thought Don meant he's seen his neighbour, like as in Jody Sue. That's who I thought he was talking about, that was searching. I didn't know he was talking about a bloke. I'm saying innocent until proven guilty, and my uncle was murdered in 1987. It's a cold case, evidence everywhere. I've looked into his case since 92. That's why I call myself Cold Case. Oh, wow. Thanks for giving us your background. That's a long time to be investigating. And do they just not want to do anything with a cold case? They don't think they've got enough info? Yeah, it's a lot of the times I've noticed just watching that cold case show with oh, stop. I can't think of a name. Not the one with that's like a drama show that's on regular TV. You know, the other reality one, and she has a team. She used to be a district attorney, and she has a team with investigators and stuff, and they go around America looking into old cold cases, and most of the time they can get more evidence, but ultimately it comes down to the district attorney in that jurisdiction, and if they say no, then that's the end of it. Can't do a thing. No, he talked about John that came out way before Jodie Sue was mentioned. I don't know why adoption scams. I always thought they were talking about Jodie Sue being the neighbour that Don seen out searching. I never knew it was another man. Yeah, it is sad for the dogs. It's like when you give dogs chocolate, you know. They can get sick just from chocolate. No, she's gone home, hasn't she, Miss Justice? I thought she was getting on a flight after her live. They have the gun and my uncle's brains on the man's shirt. I got all the transcripts on the jury that knew him. It was dismissed. Oh my God. That's horrible. I knew when I was watching Ziggy's live yesterday, when she had that bit of silence and had that phone call come back and said it was Molly, I knew straight away it was bullshit, because as she was so worried about her safety and everything else, why would she ring Ziggy? Yeah, each jurisdiction is different. Catso says, I'm going to put a bet on buying all the newspapers since she made the paper. Keep her Tennessee, Pennsylvania doesn't want it back. But how would she feel, honestly? How would she feel if we all rocked up out the front of her house with placards? Why are you such a bitch, Molly? Why did you do this, Molly? Why did you film a little girl, Molly? And that was another thing that annoyed me too, was the fact that, you know, they're protesting at a man's work site, like going around filming in the church, doing all this and this, but then acts so violated and terrified that Donald's come to their B&B, Airbnb, whatever you call it. Like, really? Do you not see? I wish he had her in a way, because at least the whole act would have been for a reason, and she would get a bit of her own back. We're too slow, people. Way too slow. We should have had a group organised to go and protest out the front of her accommodation of a night time. Then they would know exactly how it feels, in my opinion. Well, Miss Justice, last live earlier today, she was saying she will catch up with Ziggy. I can't keep up with the falling outs. Molly and the others left. Ziggy is in Tennessee. Yeah, that's what I thought too. But someone said yesterday Lips is with Ziggy, but Lips must live down there, I'm thinking. Wouldn't that make Molly's 10-9? Wouldn't that make her? That's all she wants is the camera attention. She wants to be famous. Honestly, I can't watch her eat. I really can't. She is the most vile thing. She's like a pig. Each jurisdiction is different. Sorry, my chat just went crazy. There's another little. Hi, Casey. Glad your live was long enough for my drive home. Oh, cool. Freezing, fog. You kept me company. Oh, that's good. I'm glad I'm useful for something. I can't wait until John and Candace are in jail. I can't wait for somebody. They've got to, but where's these charges from Utah coming? Where's the supposed child neglect charges? They were supposed to be coming too. There's nothing happening. And that has to be for a reason. Yeah, I was going to say that before, Suzanne, about I couldn't imagine them dogs being on like a really strict healthy dog diet either. You know what I mean? No manners whatsoever, no etiquette. She's just trash. Like, she doesn't even have female etiquette, but tries to make out like she's all feminine and the nails and the fake every freaking thing. Mukbang. No, it's not cool. I showed you guys them ones of her eating that cake the other day. Oh, I'll have a drink now. Yeah, I should have a drink there. I should set a little alarm on my phone, shouldn't I, Suzanne? Like a cow chewing cud. Oh, and the faces. Look, I'm the first one to say I need work done. But no. No. The way she squints up at the, she doesn't care that she looks gross. Like there's a word for it. When people just have no, I don't know. Like she feels in herself that she's the most gorgeous, God-gifted female and has the best life. And you know what it is? It happens all the time. These women who protest to being wealthy and have everything and the best of everything, they're usually the ones in the most debt and the most saddest, angriest on the inside. Yeah, but you would think they would still. I understand what you're saying, Miss Justice, about we wouldn't know the outcome, but surely it would be some sort of jail time, or do they just keep the kids away from them longer? I think it's a cover, though. I didn't know until that live that she doesn't sleep with her husband. That says a lot, doesn't it? Oh, it's the snoring, she said. And I'm like, dude, come on now. I just don't know how she's... No, my laptop chat just flew right back to about 20 minutes ago. Hi, Outlaw Tracker, how are you? And please, people, just for me, I'm going to ask you all to do me a really big favour. Please don't sign up to her as a life coach. Like, I'm sure any one of us on in the chat is happy to spend time with you on a one-on-one scenario. Don't go to Molly as your life coach. How does that work? Is she like so super fake as a life coach and so all proper, and or does she read it out of a textbook? Is it an automated program that does the talking for her? Because there is no fucking way in hell I'd be taking advice out of that mouth. Does she eat while she's giving them life coach lessons? Right, yeah, that's true too, Griffey. Go over and see Val. It's Val's Healing, isn't it, Griffey? You can drop Val's link too if you like. Griffey has great insight and reviews for Val and how fabulous she is in that area, guys, to work through anything like personal things that you just want to talk about or whatever. Don't do it with Molly. Please don't do it. I know her nanny's Princess. Hubby is Adrian, yeah. She lost her license for life coaching. Did you see in the live yesterday where she's like, all I ever wanted to do was help people. That's all I ever wanted. At that point, I nearly threw my phone into the lizard's cage. She doesn't want to fucking help anyone but herself. Let's keep it real, girl. That's all I've ever wanted to do. Just help people. All you ever wanted to do was get on camera. I have my theory in a sealed envelope. Laughing out loud. Nothing has disproved it yet. Well, that's... Coach the couch might. Laughing out loud. at Sharon Hills on the ground are useless as a screen door on a submarine. I love that. Oh, Celeste, I thought was her hubby. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Lisa B. I washed it this morning. It always helps. And get on camera and heels in the air. She achieved that one. Yeah. Quite often too, Griffey. Oh my God, that's gold. I love that one. That would be good for the campaign, Griffey. Heels in the air, like with the legs attached, sort of thing, you know. All I want is to help find the missing, not have to fight these endless, ridiculous YouTube battles over others' bullshit. Yep, I'm hearing you lip locked. Honestly, if we go back through, could you imagine if we went back to the 17th of June and just sort of mused through YouTube channels and did like a daily blog of what's happened each day? It would be a bestseller. See Prime Life couching right there, Molly. Wash your hair. I know. I hate turning the camera on when I haven't washed it in a couple of days and it's just up in a bun or whatever. I just feel icky, you know. But come on, guys, I need 1,000 likes. Yeah, I'm serious. I want 1,000 likes. I'm not giving you any information. I've got a really cool video I was going to play you, but not till I get 1,000 likes. How fucking rude. And she sits there with the shits. That's fucking disgusting. I've got 1,500 people in here and I've only got 300 likes. Fucking rude. But it's not about the money, Molly. Right? Because she knows the more thumbs up she gets, the higher in the algorithm that video goes. And that bitch, I'm sorry, I know I shouldn't say it like that, but that's how angry I was for the people that did go out and like that freaking video. So she would play, not that I just didn't give a shit. I couldn't care less whether she played that video or not. But the way she ended it, like a smug little fucking brat, because she didn't get that 1,000 likes. Do you know what I'm saying? She's like, no, wait till tomorrow, like a spoiled little. No. It's all that sort of stuff on top of, it's her self-righteous I am attitude. And as an Aussie, there's very few of us like, you know, we're all pretty down to earth, you know, we just roll with the punches, easy to get along with, but don't piss us off. But she, come on now. That was so horrible to the people who really were in there supporting her and liked the video and sitting there throwing up, you know, oh, you're just doing so much, Molly. And she turns around and talks to that, like, forget about the people who are just in there watching so they could have an opinion on it. But the people who really did, that's rough, man. to talk to people. No, stuff yes. You'll see it tomorrow. Like a spoilt little brat. I can't. They're the sort of things that really, really get on my nerves. Oh, cat's eye. I'm back. I had to stuff a cupcake in my mouth. Oh my God, I would love a cupcake right now. Cheesecake, Griffey. I've heard her say her husband is an FBI agent, lawyer, accountant, military, real estate agent, and more. Oh my God, really? I've only sort of, okay, so months ago, just after I started my channel, I come across burnt toast. This is well before I even knew about John Crimes. So I think I'd only had my channel for about 3 months, and burnt toast played the whole stripper thing where she stole the money off the stripper and all of that. So I knew all about that sort of months ago, and it's been so new to all of this YouTube stuff. You don't want to say anything about these huge channels that have been on here for years and years and stuff like that. And I don't get any fun out of it. It actually aggravates me beyond belief and doesn't make me feel good, like mentally or physically. But guys, if you ever see me full of myself, talking down to someone like they're beneath me, or refer to someone with 100 subs as a shit channel, like, you pull me up. And I'm not even joking. Pull me up and say, Sharon, pull your fucking head in. Why are you being like that? I love burnt toast too. I think she's amazing. But it wasn't until I got pushed by Tiffany Marie that I thought, no, fuck it. I don't care whether I've got 50 subs or 5,000. I'm not going to be pushed over and, you know, treated like shit. I don't let people do it to me in real life, so it's definitely not going to happen on YouTube. I've still not found where they own that house. The deeds, the land stuff, we've noticed with the other creators that that do really, really in-depth research. As soon as they start delving into land research, something will throw a spanner in the works to divert them away from it every single time. Just like the games that are going on now, if you start talking about Brad Wishon, straight away, it's like there's a little bot in YouTube. As soon as you say his name, all hell breaks loose in your chat every single time. I don't have the energy for Brad today, but tomorrow I will. And how did they go over their budget? Yeah, what was that about 10.9? Oh, I'm out of pocket 900. I'm like, what? Blow hard Betty's rap sheet. I want to see it, Duchess. I'm going to get it one way or another. Well, I didn't know about Gabby B. I didn't know about crude. Oh, whatever this is in my throat. I love Manchester. Yeah, that crude AF guy, I didn't know about him till this week. There's so many other creators I haven't even come across yet. No, Molly, I found on Deb. But yeah, she's... Yes, that's exactly right, Lip Locked. His day is coming. Must have went through $900 of Sharpies and poster board. I don't know what the story is with Laura either. Apparently, I caught a little bit of, I think I was dishing up tea or something last night, and I heard her say something about she met up with Laura in the street, and Olivia and Andrew walked out, and then Molly said, "Oh, do you want to come and say hello to Laura?" And they just both sort of snubbed her and went straight back in the restaurant. Yes, Nita has all the land stuff, everything, but every time she gets on track with it, they deliberately railroad her again. Yeah, but what did they hope to gain from going to DSF? You know what I mean? DSS. What on earth did they think was going to happen there? But Molly's dead. I have not found. Wow. Yeah, I've seen it in Nita's Patreon. But it's under different Donald Wells names as well. Oh, was it at Hippie House Princess? Hi, Princess 76. Yeah, I didn't quite catch where she said they were. I just gathered it was another restaurant or cafe or something. About 2 hours. Oh, yeah. They're just rude. But I mean it. If I ever get full of myself, the Claire's last video about 2 hours in was hilarious about the male components of MGL. BHB Olivia, he was reading his lawsuit against Jim Jones. Oh, really? I'm going to have to watch it now. Yeah, they wanted a photo opportunity. Yeah, that's... Oh, that's what she was going on about at 1 o'clock this morning. My time, guys. It was the Charles Manson. I can't even remember the crap. And she's deadly serious. She believes this stuff. And she was still going on about the 333 thing with Ziggy too. Oh, they didn't set a budget when they were there. And they're spending the money. They looked at it afterwards. Yeah, well, that's an adult way of doing things, isn't it? Yeah, I'm a lot better today, Princess 76. I hope you're good. I agree, it was funny as fuck. You're very humble, Sharon. In my opinion, there are too many creators with very inflated egos and sense of self-importance lately. Oh, look, Griffey, us Aussies, we don't like that sort of thing. Like that, the way she is like every Aussie's enemy, as in that inflated ego, and she tries to flash money and flamboyance and fake as shit personality, you know, and the way she talks down about just people in general. No, we don't like that at all. Hi, Molly's Bingo Wings. Welcome. I haven't seen you before. The world owes me. Yeah, but it is that as well, the real Gigi, but I can't even, it is entitlement, but it's on another level with her. The way she laughs and jokes and makes out like she'll say something really horrible as like to the peasants, and then she'll laugh like, I'm only joking. And I'm like, no, you're fucking not, bitch. You meant what you just said. You do think you're Hillary fucking Clinton or someone, and everyone else is just a scum of the earth. That's the side of her I just can't. And I'm sorry for swearing so much today. Oh yeah, sorry, lip locked. The lip locked sent us the photo of the gun and Candace in the window. My son won't let me have one. He said, no, mother, you are the last person on earth they would let have a gun license. And I was like, mate. Oh, that's the other ones. That's the one about the church filming. Hang on, I've got to go back to see their Liplock's email. Here we go. I'm really impressed with how good Liplocked is with her technology skills. Fuck. Oh, I said it again. I'm sorry. You got to see this, guys. She should have that as a YouTube screensaver. There you go. Got scopes and all. So if you guys go DUI, Celeste, do you guys have to have a license to own guns where you are? My son has a gun safe and heaps, like 6 or so, because he's a hunter. Like that's what he does for, him and hubby do when they go hunting and stuff. They hunt pigs and all that sort of stuff. Where did I just see that comment from, Celeste? Yeah, here it is. I won't talk about how many hubby has in the safe room. Even I don't know how many have all gone. Wow. Hi, Sending Good Karma. How are you? Yeah, I'm like that too, lip locked. Each day I'm either learning new abbreviations or new ways of doing stuff on here. I think you're doing great though. Did you see on Ziggy's channel where she found bones? I haven't yet, Princess 76, but we know who told her about the bones and took her to the bones and all that sort of stuff. I'll catch up with that when I get off. If he is on probation, how do they let him have them? Well, could they be in her name and that's why they're allowed to be there? Is it just on paper or is it in his place of where he lives? I don't know. Yeah, that's right. The real GG, slow and steady wins the race. Oh, wow, Celeste. Hubby is retired federal law enforcement. He's very professional and serious about it. My son is like that too. We don't have a gun safe here. They keep all the guns at my son's house in the big vault-looking thing. But yeah, it's quite a process to get a gun license here in Australia, and then to purchase them and stuff is another process after you get licensed. And then they do frequent checks on the guns and the safe and all that sort of stuff. They still could be airsoft weapons. They are very realistic. Oh, guess what I did? This is no joke. For my grandson's 3rd birthday, I was on eBay. Don't tell anyone. And he's gun mad. Like, he just loves guns. And he's got every Nerf gun ever made on the planet. Anyway, he was 2, so he was turning 3. And I'd been on eBay and I bought him what I just thought they were like little pellet type things that were jelly, like soft little jelly things. No, they were against the freaking law in Australia. And it just come in the mail, high pressure thing. And they were jelly, but really, really hard, like little rocks. And then I get a letter, and no, I didn't get the letter. My son got a letter saying that if you purchase this particular air, I can't remember what they're called, air something or other, you now need a gun license for it. And he screenshot it and sent me the copy. He said, Mum, this thing is now illegal. Like, oh my God. I'll see if I can find it on my phone because it was actually hilarious. But they were like little, sort of like a really smaller version of a paintball gun, but they were harder than the paintballs. It was funny. You've just bought my 3-year-old son. Yeah, it wasn't a paintball gun because they didn't explode with paint in them. They're only tiny, like airsoft gun stuff. Yeah, stuff like that, outlaw. So BB guns, I think that's like a slug gun, we call them in Australia. They're a tiny, tiny little pellet. And it's got a little bit of lead in it, doesn't it? It wasn't one of them. This thing had laser light on the top of it and everything. Stick to quilts, Sharon. I will. I will definitely stick to quilts. No, they were gel. Like a little gel capsule thing. And they were squishy in the middle, but really hard. Yeah, see, in Canada, a lot of things that we have in Australia, legal system-wise, I've noticed Canadians are very similar with a lot of things like that. We still don't know how I managed to just buy it on eBay and it get delivered, though. There is a name, and if I think of the freaking name, yeah, anyway. We have guns and dogs for protection. I appreciate and respect my Second Amendment right. Yeah. So we're not allowed. I think we can go and shoot shit out in the bush, but I'm going to look into it because I don't know exactly where we stand, as in if there's an intruder and you go and get your gun out and shoot someone, I think you still go to jail for murder. I think. Not 100% sure, but now I'm going to look into it. Don has no car registration yet, can still drive the vehicle, get in it and drive away. I know. But didn't he say he'd give the judge something prior to the end of that court appearance? Yeah, they can do that here too, Celeste. Gel blasters, that's what they are. Thanks, Christy Blue. That's exactly what they called a gel blaster. You should have seen his face when he opened it, because he, honest to God, thought it was like a real one. Gel blaster Gillettes, yep. Really, Gabby B? Police in the UK don't carry guns on them at all times like other countries. They just have batons. Holy crap. I do have Facebook, Elizabeth. It's just down under Chrome Talks. And it's on Instagram. I've been so slack with both of them lately, though. But if you go to the Facebook one, you can message through Messenger. I'm just going to say, though, don't listen to Suzanne, because she's going to say, oh, she only checks them every second day. I've been better, and she better back me up with that. How was the summer patchwork coming along? Well, 6 cents Amelia, I will show you. I've just been on here for 3 hours, and all I managed to do. So it's all stitched down. And some is all stitched down. And we've got the pink or the purple all trimmed. Oh shit. To square. And that's what it's going to look like with the unicorns all around it. I can never get this camera right. It's pretty cute. So after dinner, I'm going to get these 3 lots of borders put on, and then the stripy one. Then I'll put a community post up, see what you all think, to see if we need to do any more to it. An audition. And then tomorrow I'll quilt it and start attaching more, because I've got like 14 of the hexagon rounds done. and I've got heaps of photos printed. So I will put the borders on the photo, then add it to the hexagon, and off we go again. Hopefully I'll get 2 of them done tomorrow. I know, her eyes just... I've looked at this photo so many times on other people's YouTube channels and community posts and everything. And I don't know why, but they're just the bluest in that one. I just love it. Anyway, guys, I better go and get dinner ready. It's a wonder hubby hasn't messaged me to tell me he's hungry. Here, that is cool work. Oh, thanks, Outlaw. The other one, the other photos are ones Obsidian made for me. And they've sort of got a bit of cartoon character around the center of them and stuff. And they're just amazing. But I really do like that one as well. I just keep thinking, should we embroider? Email me or drop it in the comments, guys, because I've got a big embroidery machine. Have a think about it. And do you think we should embroider her name like in a dome or across the top? Summer Moon, Utah Wells. I don't want to go doing dates of birth or anything like that. Oh my God, I'm going. I'm in trouble. Mum said get a drink. Holly Hobby, so beautiful. I hope you get a chance to give it to her. No, these are for the members, Holly Hobby. I'm making these as gifts. I'm not selling them before that gets going again. They're for our members. I've just been really slow. Same, that's when I make an appearance. I just love Duchess of Carolina. Yeah, I think her name. But yeah, if anyone thinks of something, we can embroider around or to the side or on an angle or something. Either chuck it in the comments after this. That's a good idea, Duchess. Summer Moon over the top and Utah Wells under the bottom with some little hearts. It would be super cute, wouldn't it? Good night, adoption scams. Duchess is awesome. 7 a.m. there. It's nearly 6 p.m. here. 2 a.m. in New York. Wow. We just have the best people in here, guys. Thank you so much. You've all just been beautiful. Nobody's picking on each other. Although it's always like that in here. 2 a.m. in Michigan. Aw. Thanks, DJ gang. Oh, you carry our hearts with you. No, I carry all your guys' hearts because you're always lovely to me. And I appreciate that. It's 2 a.m. And I think then we have to decide what colour. But yeah, please leave me something in the comments if you have any ideas. It's 1 a.m. there where Outlaw is. 1 a.m. where Lip Locked is. Oh, see? Aussie Girl Jen, hello. It's only 5 p.m. in Queensland because they don't have daylight saving. Thanks for coming in, Aussie Girl Jen. I get so excited, guys, when I see someone come in that I see in other chats. I get really excited. Hi, Cindy, good girl, my 11 p.m. Pen 1010. How are you? 2 a.m. in Tennessee. 2 a.m. in Kentucky. That Griffey gets water gun and shoots her. Oh, thank you, Duchess. You always watch Aussie Girl, Jen. Oh, thank you. Yeah, honestly. Hubby's like them dudes on the Snickers ads. When he gets hangry, it's like he gives you the evil eye and stuff. But he's a really good cook too. Not that I'm really good, but I like his food better than mine. Oh, I love your chats too, Lip Locked. And yeah, so I better go and get something organised or pretend like I am. He actually still owes me an anniversary dinner. I haven't had one yet. But do you know what? I'd rather get take out and come home. It is a wonderful place. That's why I always hate saying goodbye. You hang up first. No, you hang up first. You know that. That's me. You're in Scotland, Holly Happy. Good night. Yeah, I better go. But please leave me if you have any ideas for the embroidery. Not too elaborate because I want to start getting these out like really, really quick. So we don't want it too detailed. But I do like Duchess's suggestion. Six Cents Amelia says, I don't understand a lot of what is discussed here, but I like to listen to the chat. Oh, it's probably good, 6 cents, that you don't understand half of the rot because half of it is rot. And I'm sorry that it's like that. I wish it wasn't. Oh, Twiggy's still here. Take care and stay safe. Yes, to you all too. And I will see you tomorrow. I love you all. Bye. I love you too, Lip Locked. See yous.